Hi, everyone. It's Lydia from Avanti Creative Marketing. I just got inspired today to share some stories with you in short little video messages. So, this video is meant to be inspirational. Actually, it can be inspirational to anyone. However, if you're in the dumps about your job seeking journey or you're laid off or unemployed, I think this story will especially help with your um, possibility thinking. Let me say that. Okay, so here's my quick story. Let me just give you a little background. If you've never seen any of my posts or know who I am, I was doing the math last week, and in my career of 30 years, in a span of 19 years, I was laid off 6 times. So you can believe that I know what it feels like to lose your job, maybe even lose something you loved, something you were really happy doing, and to be told you can't do it anymore, that's outside of your control, is miserable. I get it. I understand. That's why I want to share positive messages because I know what it feels like to almost lose hope that there's something better or that something good is going to happen to you when all you're getting is ghosted or rejection letters or no interview opportunities. Okay. So my little page is now going to be putting out information to help inspire you, to help you believe in yourself again, and to believe in the possibilities that you can create the life that you want. So I want to inspire that. So here's one story. I'm going to do them short. So these are short little videos. Okay. So in 2004, I think it was, I lost my job. It was due to layoff. The company, if I remember, I mean, I've had so many, it's hard to remember which one it was. But if it was the tech company that was a startup, it just was ahead of its time. We were doing email marketing tracking, and that was like Constant Contact was the only competitor at the time. And it was like $15 a month. Our software was like $2,000 a year or something crazy. And so the company didn't survive. Okay. So I understood. I understood that the layoff was not personal. In fact, I negotiated my laptop out of the deal so I could have a tool. That's not the part of the story I want to emphasize. Okay. So at the same time, I was being taught that my thoughts were powerful, that I could create positive energy that would magnetize things to me that I desired. Okay. So I decided to try it. I decided to try to live that way. So I kept a positive attitude when it was easier to feel negative and bad about my situation. I was ready to test this theory and try to create what I wanted. Okay. So I want to say that I lived inside the city. And so there would be like commercial properties right next to housing. And so I was in my apartment, and there were these commercial buildings right across the driveway, like a parking lot from my house. And I just made a declaration and I said, I want to work in one of those buildings so I can just, like, the reason is I just want to walk to work. I want to walk home for lunch. I don't want to get in my car and drive in this fourth largest city traffic every day to go to a job. I want to enjoy my life. So I want to work in one of these two buildings. Did I go across the street and knock on the doors and try to make that happen? No, I just made a claim. Wouldn't it be nice if I could work across the street in one of these buildings? So I was doing my job search on monster.com. Isn't that funny? I don't even know if that exists anymore. And I was just filling out resumes, sending resumes, filling out job applications, boom, 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 blanketing, looking for jobs, open to anything, just wanting to use my skills. And a job opportunity invited me for an interview. So I went, and it was about 15 miles away from where I lived, and it was near the Houston Zoo. And so I was like, this isn't that bad. It was a lot of small streets to get there. I didn't even have to get on the freeway if I didn't want to. So it was like a little okay. But they said in the interview they wanted to hire me. And I said, great. All right, I'll see you Monday. And they go, oh, wait, this weekend we're moving. And I was like, oh, really? Because like that's important to me. If you're moving on the other side of town, I don't want to drive an hour in the morning and an hour in the evening. I'll skip a job for a commute like that. So I said, it depends on where you're moving to. And they said, like 3333 Richmond Avenue. I was like, that's fine. I'll see you Monday. What do y'all think that was? That was the building I pointed to across the street from my parking lot, from my apartment. So for the period of the time that I worked for that company, I walked to work. I walked home for lunch, and I had the life that I desired. It didn't last forever, but it taught me an important lesson. I don't have to figure out how. I don't have to make it happen. Remember, I didn't go walk in the buildings to see if there were any companies I could apply my skills to. I just had the thought and the desire, and then it happened without me even forcing it. So, this little story is to help inspire you to dream big, to think big. If you want to work for Google, if you want to work for Meta, if you want to work for ExxonMobil, if you want to work for XYZ company that you absolutely think is the job of your dreams, then put a powerful message of positive thinking towards wanting that opportunity, and then get creative. And I'm going to do another video on creative ways to get noticed. Get creative and try to be noticed by those companies or by somebody who knows somebody from those companies. So I believe you can do it. If I can do it, I know you can do it. This particular aspect of life is not exclusive to just me. It's available to everyone. That is what is so awesome about believing in your possibilities. Everybody gets that opportunity. It's part of free will. So follow my page. I am going to tell you so many more stories that are amazing. My next story I think I'll share is how I acquired an account by starting with the president of Kroger and working my way down through the account. I can guarantee you it didn't take long. When you go to the top, it doesn't ever really take long. All right. Y'all check out my page. If you need a highlight interview, which I'm doing, schedule one with me. That is a creative way to get noticed. You can send your links to comments on LinkedIn and say, hey, job seeker, I'm sorry about your situation. Why don't you get a video like this? Boom, put your link down there, and then people can see who you are and what you're all about. You use your link in a way that helps you get noticed. Put it in resume submissions. Put it in emails to people. Put the link in your resume if you have that on paper. Tell people where they can find it. Upload it to a Google Drive, because I applied for a job that said submit through a Google Drive. So put a Google Drive link up there and they'll click on it because they'll see it's safe. And then you can showcase yourself in this video. This video is not only for job seekers. If you're a salesperson, like I've been for 30 years, you need a creative way to get in front of your potential clients and your prospects. This is a great way to do it, and I'll help you do that. I'll help you shine. So connect with me and let's get you scheduled. All right. Until next time, I'll see you online. Bye.